Okay, part 2 of that video that you just saw. So Adwoa-Sugar with you. So story time. Okay, so there's some things that I've learned having African friends, which is amazing. So God bless you guys for teaching me. So my best friend actually taught me this lesson. So my best friend is a Ghanaian man, and we were on our way traveling to Columbus, right? So when we were going to Columbus, we are going to stop at this restaurant and get some Ghanaian food and then eat once we got home. So we went there, and a friend of his had called him, and he was like, oh, let me stop by and check on him and see how he's doing or whatever. The friend was expecting a baby and, all that good stuff. So when we went and actually came, I came into the house and, sat, and I began to talk to my best friend's, I guess we would call it my best friend's child's mother, who was pregnant. And we were talking about, chopping it up about Ghana and my experience and things of that sort. And I was hungry. I wanted to eat my food. And when I was going to eat my food, when I opened it up, it was the wrong soup. So with it being the wrong soup, and it's just me, it's a particular soup that I really don't like, except for if my best friend's mom's cooks it. I love it. But anybody else. So this wasn't the soup that I ordered. So I was kind of salty and the restaurant was closed. So what happened is, the lady told me like, oh, I've already made like peanut butter soup, and I have like peanut butter soup with beef and chicken, and if you want some banku, I could prepare some banku. So, me being this American that's like, oh, okay, cool, yeah, here's some authentic, Ghanaian food that she just prepared that I can taste and eat because I'm hungry. And, he's out talking to their friends, so I'm like, I could just eat and just go ahead. So in the midst of of her creating a bowl and, pouring soup and stuff for me and everything in the food, when I tell you guys, I had went to the bathroom, washed my hands and everything. I was ready to dine. So my best friend, he came in and he saw me about, like, I was saying my prayer as we speak, like about to eat. And he came over to me and he was like, come here. And I was like, come here. And I was like, okay. So I got up and went outside to talk to him. So as we talked outside, outside of the house, he was like, Dominique, you don't eat anything from anybody's house you have never known, or you don't know anybody. And I'm like, well, it's your friend, like, and they're Ghanaian like you. I just thought, like, and he was like, no, you don't ever eat any food from anybody's house. I don't care who it is. So I'm over here I said, okay, but I'm trying to explain like the soup and he's like, no, nothing. Like, shh. And then we go back. So I have to go back in and, pretend as if I'm full, or like, after I just told this lady, like, I'm hungry, like, and I'm telling her like, thank you so much. I'm not hungry anymore. I'm okay. Like, and I wonder if she knew or if she suspected something, but she was cool. But on that way back home, driving home with him, when I tell you he basa me, like basa me, like you kwasia, like no, that's too much. But he was just like, Dominique, like I grew up in Ghana that no matter where we go, like we do not eat at other people's house. Like I had he even told me he had a situation where when he was younger, he had went somewhere to a family member's house, and he was like, the mom was like, no, like she looked at him like he saw this food and he was so hungry, and she was like, like stepped on his foot and was like, no, he's full, like, and when he told me this story, and it's like, you don't know, like certain food can be prepared for you and it could kill you, or something could happen. You don't know what people's mind for you are, especially people you really don't know, and then you're eating from them. That's something that we should know as a norm anyway. Like potlucks, going to company potlucks. I'm not about to eat everybody's food. Especially people I don't know, because how some people can cook with cats and stuff on their stove, and you don't know. Some people can wash their noodles in the bathtub or something crazy. You just don't know. So, and then with this aspect of hearing from him, I thought like, this was just something I can do. And, he's like, no, Dominique, like this is something that we don't do. So, I just want to know, have you guys ever had a friend, that maybe it's from another country or another culture, like, from Europe or somewhere. And then your friend is with you and she's like, or she or he is like, wow, like, I want to try this food. But you have to explain to them, no, we're not eating this over here. Or it's safe to eat over here because these are my family and I know it's not safe to eat here because nah. You know what I mean? Like, have you ever had a situation like that? Like, it was a grand awakening for me, but just how that story played out, it just was like, wow, okay, I learned my lesson. So now when I go somewhere, I either have to totally know you, or if we go to a restaurant or something, yes, I'm going to pray over my food, but I just don't go to everybody's house and everywhere now and eat. Or if I go with somebody and meet somebody for the first time or something, like, nah, I don't do that. Like, thank you to my best friend.